Welcome back, everyone, to something new for a change. Chants of Sennaar is a 2023 language-focused puzzle game from French developer Rundisk. Not quite their first title, but still a relatively new team. It seems to have been very well received. The art style is certainly striking. The aesthetics from the store page kind of giving me a Journey vibe. It's based, more or less, on the myth of the Tower of Babel, which sees a lot of use in fiction whenever you need a big, mysterious thing to climb. Some of you fellow old people may recall that really annoying jumping puzzle Dungeon and Xenogears. This, however, is more using the meat of the myth, which is where humanity was once united by a common language until God, acting like an angry drunk with an ant farm, jumbled it all up basically for funsies. Thus, divided along these new languages, humanity scatters. We appear to be some sort of traveler arriving in an ancient city who has to decipher what people are saying and writing. For what purpose, we do not know. We're going in pretty much blind. Sadly, I don't think my Duolingo streak is going to help me here, but I'm curious what kind of story they're going to tell with this. It appears to be mechanically straightforward, though I'll be watching like a hawk for any forced stealth sequences and the like. Let's get right into it. Nice, crisp, clean interface. Bodes well so far. Ah, we're finally awake. Excellent. Still getting over a cough. I do apologize. Hey, here we are. So, we're fresh out of the coffin. And looks like it's just a point-and-click interface. Damn, our little guy can move. Check it out. Just terror-assing around this ancient city. But yeah, the first thing that jumps out at me, obviously, is the visuals. It's a very striking art style. It's not exactly cell shading. I don't think it is. It looks like it's using a lot more dithering to convey shadows and such. A lot more clear lines to outline objects in the environment. Emphasis on the interplay of light and shadow. But it's a similar kind of pastel coloring scheme, making everything clear and recognizable, even if the point of the game is we are essentially alien here. Alright. Click on an item to interact with it. And so it begins. Alright. Journal will record the glyphs you discover. To open it, click the journal button. Right. You can also open it by clicking directly on a text. Alright. You think you've guessed the meaning of a glyph, you can click on it to note your hypothesis. Ah, okay. Alright, so we're going to be getting some kind of a Obra Dinn thing, where our mechanics is basically we uncover these various symbols, we start to piece together this information, we take guesses at what it could mean, and work out through the environment what it does mean. So let's see here. Let's back up a tick. So yeah, I'm guessing this is going to be a simple open-close thing. Let's give it a whirl. Nice. Alright. Time to update my journal. Alright. So I know that there are 3 of these. And you note that the open and close ones share a character. So I'm guessing this has to do with manipulation or opening or shutting. These two specifically refer to opening and shutting. This refers to a shared characteristic. So what we'll do, guess the meaning of a glyph. For now, we're just going to mark down this means open. And this means close. I'm just going to mark down this we're shared with open, close. Ah. That'll have to do. Alright. In we go. So this is actually going to require a degree of thought and interpretation here. It's not going to just... Okay, if needed, use the middle button to reveal all interactive items in the surroundings. Pulsing white dot indicates something still to be seen or done. Alright. Hey! Object highlighting. Fuck yeah! Alright. Find it interesting it's entirely controllable with the mouse. Alright. Oh, okay, that's cool. So, highlighting these automatically brings up the notes I have there. That's actually really cool. So, yeah, open, open, close, open, close, open. So, looks like levers have to be up, up, down, up, down, up. Which might be what it actually means. Up, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, let's take a look here. Alright. Open, open, close. Yeah, here we go. Wait, hang on a second. I think I was wrong by one. Open, open, up. Open, open, close, open, close, open. Got it. Rock and roll. Other way around, you two. You three. Hell yeah! Damn right, give me that puzzle solved music. Let's see. Does it automatically move? No, I have to click again. Alright, fair enough. Hey, we are updating our journal. Alright. Drag each glyph into the slot that you think makes it. Aye, alright, so this is now testing us. So... Open... Close... And... Ah! So that must mean door. Nice! The more glyphs you translate, the better you'll understand your interlocutors. If you haven't yet figured out the meaning of a glyph yet, or don't have enough slots in your journal, keep looking around. Nice! Alright, so as you get to the end of the puzzle room, it will test you to see if you do understand what the glyphs are. So, that is a good feature. Alright, let's look around. Actually, do we have any additional information? Probably not. Yeah, no, it looks like no in-character journal for us. Hey, people. Excuse me, sir, I'm a little lost. Alright. Right, okay, now we gotta figure out what people are saying. This is gonna be a lot harder. Because, yeah, you always think you're decent in a language. Oh, hey, hang on a second. Open door, huh? I think he means throw this lever. Yeah, you always think you have some grasp of language, then you have to converse with someone who's fluent in it, and problems quickly arise if you are not. It is always a humbling experience to try and converse in a second language. Alright. Now, I'm guessing I have to tell him this. Or them. Alright. That could be a request. Maybe, please. Hang on a second. Not sure about these. That might be a greeting. Please open door. Alright, see, they're gonna do that as well. Alright. Teamwork! Alright, we don't quite know this. Yeah, okay, that's some kind of greeting. That was this, I believe. And... oh, okay. So that was... open that door, maybe? Hmm. Probably not. Switch these around. Ah, here comes the challenge. Let's see. Might have to back up a bit. Let's see. All right, so we get to watch animations again. All right. Yeah, that's a greeting. Interesting. Please. All right. We don't know what these mean. All right. Open door. Yeah, okay, so that's pointing. So that was this. Alright, so we're right there. Hey, here we go. Me. Okay, alright, so if you hover over it, that's what it gives you a straightforward meaning. Alright, so this is going to be a bit more merciful than I was expecting, which is nice. Alright, onward. We'll have to learn a secret handshake with our new friend here. Alright, you open the door. Got it. Alright, homeboy's gonna do something. Me something. I think he's gonna want us to throw the switch after he gets across.
Oh.
You close the door. Got it. Right. I like that we know basically nothing about each other, but we've agreed that we need to work together to solve a puzzle. And now we cross. This is basically going to be the Darmok episode from Star Trek. Except instead of speaking in metaphors, we are working together to solve puzzles. But, you know, a degree of enforced cooperation would certainly provide some incentive to understand each other. Alright, so I think what we gotta do is shut this one. And then I think get around here and throw that switch. No, that closes that, unless we also go up here. Strange New Worlds just had an episode that was somewhat Darmok-esque. Yeah. I've caught a couple episodes of that. Honestly, they occasionally hit the vibe of older Trek more than I was expecting. It's a little hard to replace that because I feel like those older episodes are still digestible in 30-minute blocks in the ways that new Trek kind of isn't. But you can tell there was some genuine affection for the property there. Bit of enemy mine, too. Yeah. That's cool. Alright. You come to me, maybe? Because it seems like he's kind of signaling to himself. Alright. But lowering this didn't seem to help much. Unless we do this. Okay, okay. Does that affect any of these? So I see we're going to be juggling language puzzles and switch puzzles. Outstanding. So I know what the casket thingy that we came out of, it seemed like it had like a computer chip icon or something on it. And I noticed that the lines going into it kind of looked like grid lines on a, lines of circuitry or something. Stream didn't start and we're waiting for the last 20 minutes. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've noticed often that I've had to refresh my own page whenever I start the show. Until then, it doesn't really... Okay, wait, no, we can cross here. Hey, I'm overthinking this. Alright. Sit tight, friend. I got you covered. Maybe not? Okay, no, now I think I gotta go back and lower this gate. That will lower the water enough for them to cross. Hey, there we go. Rock and roll. You and me, friend, we're gonna solve all the puzzles in this ancient city. You're my new companion cube. Yeah, Twitch really autoplays when I don't want it to. I don't want some random stream just because it's your main page. Oh, okay. So, it looks like that is also a it is a greeting and a goodbye. Alright. Well, nice to meet you, friend. I assume that will make sense at some point. Alright. Hey, look at this. This looks important. Alright, let's study some cuneiform. Alright, so... we got L, fucked up B's here, and, sleeping L, I guess. This is gonna turn into, keep talking and nobody explodes. The symbols. Alright. And note this has fallen off. I'm guessing what we might have to do is look around for a thing we can fit in there. Hey, alright, so we're getting more murals. Alright. Alright. So it's looking kind of like this might mean sun. I think that's reasonable. Alright. Let's back up a little, because those L's were on the first one. Yeah, because it looks like the sun is absent in here, or at least it is hollow, so it's possibly that is something blocking it, or indicating that it's not where it should be. I feel like this might indicate darkness. Or maybe these. But yeah, they're obviously having trouble growing things. And everybody's happy. Awesome. Hey, that looks like our buddy back there. Alright. Oh, there's that again. Interesting, interesting. There's an actual plot to this game you'll learn by the end. Yeah, I get the feeling that our early game moves are going to be just getting our feet wet and learning the very, very basics of navigation and communication. But there's an actual story behind what happened here, who we are, why we are in a casket, and what we're meant to do. Aw. Nice to see you, buddy. Hey. See? I get that. Alright. So, let's see. Oh, okay, so I think we are going to get a literal tower here. So, they were trying to build a tower to reach the sun? Oh boy. Guys, I hate to spoil it for you, but that really doesn't end well. And these guys look like trouble. Something closed door. So I guess they built the tower. Alright, so let's backtrack a little bit. Alright. Yeah, that's the sun. That is these guys. Let's see. There was that, and then I think it was this? Not quite. Hey, here we go. Alright. Man, human. Devotee. God. Warrior. Alright. Let's go over that again. I'm curious. Because, yeah, I don't think we translated everything here. Alright. Men unreadable. So I'm guessing this is probably the story of early hardship before the sun appeared, or before... Because it's... I'm struggling to imagine how a society would exist without the sun, so I'm guessing it went dark at some point, and this is just the start of the story. And then God shone their light on humanity, God being the sun. And thus they formed a religion around the sun. Okay, makes sense. And then they wanted to build a path to God. So I'm guessing this or this is probably going to refer to the tower. I'm going to make a note of that. I'm going to guess it's this. And the other one... Path? Oh, how could I not acknowledge you? Good to have you here, Branch. Settle in and get comfy. Hope you're having a good evening out there. Alright. And then Warriors closing the door. Alright, so they're here to spoil their fun. Right. So, City of Sun Worshippers wanted to build a tower to reach their god. Not realizing what a terrible, terrible idea that would be. And not just because God would forbid it, because, you know, it's the fucking sun, my dude. What are you gonna do when you get there? But someone appears to have had other ideas and wanted to stop them from building this tower. Why, we do not know. Alright. You something door. The warriors lock the door. Alright, I got that. Alright. This is gonna kind of feel like... Ooh, hey. Alright. I have no context for this. On the other hand, flashcards would be very helpful. Oh, I see. Alright. Damn it! Alright. Fine, I'll play your game. No more goofing around. I got this. Motherfucker! Okay, this game is rigged. I see how it is. This is the weird Fantasyland version of 3-card Monty. You know, I'm gonna play again. I'm not taking this lying down. Alright. Alright. Hey! Finally I didn't draw the darkness card or whatever. Hey, look at that. Yeah, I was set up. Yeah, I'm being hustled. Hey! Alright. Yeah, eat shit. I'm the best at card games I learned 2 seconds ago. Yes! Haha! Alright. Sweet! Well played, sir. So yeah, this is basically going to be a condensed form of the Hunt for Al-Bhed characters in Final Fantasy X. Which, interestingly, is really the only... Oh, man, I just noticed those guys here, there at the top. Alright, so those are the warriors. So obviously we're just going to go right up to them and talk. Oh boy. Okay, this guy means business. Oh, damn! Alright, we have a separate tab. Right, there's gonna be... Right. There's gonna be more than one language. So, I'm guessing all this is going to mean, go away, Outlander. Haw. No, I'm getting... Me, path, tower... Right, you're trying to get into the tower. I think this might mean help. Hold that thought. Where is that one? Here we go. Put a note in that for now. God is in the tower. Trying to find the path to the tower. You help me. Interesting. Alright. But yeah, the Al-Bhed hunt is my obvious point of comparison here, since it's another case where you are building your understanding of the language one character at a time, and it's really only by the end of the game that you're able to translate it with any effectiveness. And you know, in that case, it's just kind of a minor lore addition that doesn't do a lot to change the flow of the game. But it is interesting to have games where differing languages are a focal point of your interaction with others. I think that's a save point. Oh, shit! Okay, we've got, like, weird, Sumerian Pong, I think. Alright. So, let's give it a whirl. Oh, wait, no, it's a fast travel. Okay, that's what this is. Alright. Yeah, that's a map of the tower. That's where we are now. Hi. Listen, I think I dialed into the wrong Zoom call. You help me. Me path. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling these guys don't understand each other as much as they don't understand me. Yeah, yeah. Well, that was the main appeal, is that you would be able to start over with the complete knowledge, and then give you a little more incentive to try again and see what exactly did you miss. And sometimes you did have phrases that were written down that helped explain better what was going on. And obviously, with the benefit of hindsight, the plot makes way more sense. But yeah, that in particular was kind of clever. I think they actually did hire a linguistics professor or some other kind of expert to help devise that and make sure it was phonetically accurate with a proper language. Alright. Well, that's obviously the... Oh, hey! Alright. We're gonna need the secret handshake to get into that door. But yeah, another game that did use language in an interesting way that you, the character, were not familiar with was Underrail. There was one sequence that got... Oh, hey, we can pet the cat! I just realized what I was clicking on. Okay. Well, that already puts this in the running for retroactive Game of the Year 2023. But yeah, in Underrail, there's one sequence where you go to... Ooh. There's a money shot. Hey, hey. Don't sneak up on me. You path me? Oh, follow! Okay. Hold that thought. Let me update that. Or it might mean just like going or coming or going. But yeah, in Underrail, there's one sequence where you go to an army base, and the troopers there speak in a completely different language. And it's like some kind of... I'm not sure quite how to describe it. It's sort of Slavic, but there's a bunch of made-up words there that it is not possible, even out of game, to translate. And you have to... If you're smart enough as a character, what you do is essentially fake that you have laryngitis and try to communicate with people via hand gestures and such as you try to keep cover. And, you know, you have to be in uniform to do it. And it's surprisingly well constructed. Like, you have just a guard uniform, you can only get so far, but if you grab an officer's uniform... Okay, I think I'm going a bit too far back. Then you can get some dudes to just salute and pass you by, and that will save you a speech check or two. But yeah, it's always interesting to see games make communication with characters... Oh, hey, there you are. And elements of the game. Yeah, Chronos just put Polish in the game and people are confused. They're probably, what kind of fancy moon language is this? Alright, you blank me. Oh, you found! Okay, I think we were playing hide and seek? Okay. Hold that thought. Alright. Yeah, sneaky little fella. You follow me. Alright. Lead on, kiddo. Kind of liking the musical spot here. Giving a sense of kind of wonder and intrigue as we follow. I watch someone look at it and conclude, this must be Russian, you know, while looking at a Latin-derived alphabet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, alright. Yeah, it's not like Cyrillic is a whole other thing or anything. Alright. Honestly, kind of brave of this kid to approach some stranger that just showed up to their city and start playing hide and seek with them. This is a very trusting neighborhood. Obviously, we're in the era where kids are just free range. Alright, no. Oh, I'll bet he's by the fast travel. Actually, wait, he might be down here. Hey, there you are. Yes! Best at hide and seek. Oh. Aww. Oh, I know that symbol. That was over what I thought was the restroom. Me go here? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Alright. That was fun. Hey, look at that. Kiddo's gonna show us their, okay, here we go. So, where was it? Okay. I think that might mean find. Oh, no, that's found, I'm sorry. Look for. Maybe that's what that means. And then, no, not quite. Going. Hey, here we go. Seek, want, find, go, pass. Hey, alright. See, we're learning stuff. Outstanding. Now, question is, can we climb under there? I mean, the way we're kind of hunched over, I'm guessing we haven't been doing our back any favors, which is relatable, but it looks like we're in good enough shape to squeeze into there. Oh, hey. Oh, goddamn, are we going to have a stealth sequence? Oh, man. Okay. You, me, go past tower? Devotee, blank, you, me. Looking for, maybe. Okay, yep. Yep, we have us a stealth sequence. Awesome! Oh man, no game can resist. Alright. So homeboy distracts this guy by throwing a thing at a bell. Cross without being noticed. Hover over a hiding place till a silhouette appears. Alright. Hey! Yeah, we got a... Nice. We stick to covers. Now, I note these. I wonder if that's got some... Oh, that's where we get the thing to throw. Alright. Forced stealth sequence, woo. I mean, it's not the most offensive thing in the world. So long as it is simple and intuitive, then it's a decent way to break up the game a little bit. And yeah, we're moving reasonably quick from cover point to cover point. And we continue on our way. Fair enough.
There.
Noise. Devotee, close the door. You, me, seek, wants. Something. Interesting. It gets worse up to some point where the game just gives up on those. Yeah, I can see that. Because there's always the problem of how do you escalate those? How do you make a challenge that becomes more difficult over the course of the game without running contrary to what the primary mechanics are? Alright, some elements of the environment can be combined with items in your inventory. Click on the element, choose your item, then click on the combine. Ah, here we go. Right. Well, right now we only have the one item. Alright, we can rotate this. Sweet. So we're going to be solving some Resident Evil-style explore the object puzzles. Now those I like. Being able to take a closer look at items and find little hidden secrets in them and interaction points. That's always fun. Alright. So there's something else in this environment we need. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm overthinking this. We just use the key with the door. Click on the icon of an item to open it. Yeah, I gotcha. Some items. Do we just... Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Alright, so that's how we use items. Fair enough.